I'm just wondering, is it windy where you're at? Because we getting these strong bursts of wind out of nowhere. That's what happens. It blows really hard. It blows all the trees, all the leaves, and then it stops. That's what's been happening. Is it like that where you're at, you all? That's what I'm wondering. Let me put this right here for a second. Is it like that where you're at? Um, I'm not sure if it's windy where you're at, you all. I'm not, but it's been having big bursts of wind where I'm at. So, good afternoon, and you all. I've been inside the house, doing things on the inside, and even though the skies look like this, it's like big gusts of winds comes by out of nowhere, and then it stops. Then it stops, you all. And I can't remember if it's like that. It's windy where you're at, Chelsea, in Tennessee. It's breezy where you're at, Kimberly, you all. So, I don't know if this has anything to do with solar flares. Is there any solar flares headed where we're at, you all? Like to the earth from the sun or something like that? I don't know if that's going to, that sun feels so nice. I don't know if it's going to affect, it's New York. It is super windy in New York. Wow. Is it normal for it to be that windy in New York where you're at, you all? I'm just trying to gauge. I've heard that with a planetary system coming in, I did hear that. If there was a planetary system coming in, it brings with it a lot of wind. Does it bring a lot of wind with it? Keith, honey, can we talk about the wind if we want to? Because I'm going to talk about it, okay? The wind comes in bursts, in big old gusts. That's what's been happening. It comes just like when a storm comes recently. When we've had storms, it's a great big old burst of wind out of nowhere, and it just blows so hard, and then within like 2 minutes, boom, it's done. Just like that, it's done. It's just like a burst of energy, and then it's done. It's been windy for 3 days in Wyoming. Is it normal there? Hello there, Susan B. Honey. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. Even though it's really beautiful out, this wind has literally blown really hard, and then it stopped. I don't know what's going on in the upper atmosphere up there in the sky. I'm sure, like, it's like when you're in airplanes. If you ever flew in a small commuter plane and stuff, it's really bumpy. It's like riding on a bumpy road, and it doesn't handle a turbulence too well at all. Hello there, Jay Jocelyn, honey. Brooke, honey, it's the wind. The wind is up. It feels really nice out, but I'm just wondering, how come the great big gusts of wind come the way that it comes? And then it just disappears, just like that. It comes, it goes, it disappears, and voila. That's all there is to it. And I'm just acquiring. Oh, wow. See, look, these. Can you see me? Can you see the screen? Because as soon as Susan said her pets were acting strange, my connection got lost. It literally disconnected me, and when it disconnected me, it dropped you all. It dropped the people in the live chat. Somebody don't want us talking about what we're talking about. Okay, you can see the scenery. Somebody don't want us talking, or something doesn't want us talking about what we're talking about. We're noticing strangeness. Okay, we feel it in our spirit. I feel it in my spirit, you all. I do. Yes, you went off. But you came back on. They literally cut the connection just like that. And I was right there by my door. That's where I was, you know, when I was by my door before. It was like around, I don't know, around 2 or 3 other, 4 times before, my screen would go pink. But it hasn't happened recently at all, you all. It has not. Now see, we are being surveyed. We're under surveillance. Okay, Carol, honey, that's what you mean. We're under surveillance. Yes, we are. We are continually being watched. In more ways than we could imagine, I would say. You have more headaches. It's lagging again. It's raining off and on. Definitely, you've had a screenshot of the Solar Wind app, and it looked like we were standing still in space. Bizarro. Same wind in Washington State. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to inquire whether or not you have the wind looking the way that it looks where you're at. I know that it's probably only going to be a couple weeks. These trees may have already lost all their leaves within a couple weeks. It's like it comes and it goes. And I hear something up there in the sky, but I can't see it. No, what I probably hear is some wind coming from the distance. Because there's nothing but woods behind me, you all. And there's hills in those woods. You can see the trees back there. The wind's back there in those trees in the forest. So it's going back there. I don't know if it's going to make its way here. But that's okay. I like the wind. I really do love it. I'm just inquiring about, has it been so windy? 61 degrees and cloudy. Look, the barometric pressure is, okay, here we come. Here we got some wind coming, you all. Well, that's me. Here it comes. It's coming in a big gust. It comes and it knocks some of the leaves off the trees, which is really nice. Look how beautiful the trees look, though, when the wind blows through them. It's their covering. Their leaves are their coverings for their branches. I guess so they don't get cold. You have the same wind here in South Dakota. The leaves are so shimmery in the trees, you all. Look at that. Whoa. I heard that if Cthulhu, I don't think Cthulhu is make believe. I really don't. I heard that when Cthulhu is like in charge of the wind and stuff like that too. It can bring like a great big wind or the kraken or something. You all, these beings that they say are mythical, they're more than what they say they are. Okay, I don't think that they're all mythical. I don't think that they're made up. I think they do exist. And who's to tell what type of entity is going to come into our airspace? And I don't want to summon Cthulhu by saying his name. I don't. I do not. Strange things happening, Keith, honey, in the last days. Good afternoon, everyone. It's windy and sunny, which is, it's good. Better than windy and sunny than windy and gloomy. There's things out there now that we just can't see them with our eyes unless we take photos. Yeah, that's true. Same description. Many heads, very big, strong, destroyer of the gods. That's right, Ruthie, honey. That's right. Oh, look, there's a squirrel nest. Um, have you heard that when they make their nest high in the trees, get out of the way, because when the tree was out of the way, we could see the squirrel nest way up here. You see it right there? It's like, I'm gonna make it in the center of the screen. That dark patch right in the center of the screen is the squirrel's nest. That's what I heard. I don't know how they can be safe up there, all the way in the top of the trees, in their nest up there. I don't know how they, because you know it's bound to blow them back and forth. It is. It's very windy in Aiken, South Carolina. Yeah, that's right. Um, are your leaves changing where you're at? Are we all, if this truly is your autumn or your fall, are your leaves changing also at the same time as mine? Or are they a little late in changing and stuff like that, you all? I don't know if they're a little late in changing. Just try to see if we can see anything up there in those clouds also. Look like strings of clouds. It does. I'm not going to look at that anymore. I'm not going to put it back to me. I'm not going to be on here long at all. Because if I stay on here, I won't get things done around the house that I probably should get done. Your favorite leaves look like this. Oh, that's wonderful. It really is. Your leaves look like that. Oh, wow. Isn't it neat? They got us little emoticons that you can pick the color of your leaves. If you quiet yourself and ask the galactic family to show you their ship, they will, because they love you and you are the creator. I'm glitchy. That's okay. I can't help it if I'm glitchy. They're doing it to me. You all, let me tell you something. I looked at this video. Well, it was footage, and I do admit, you all, when I first started doing this stuff, sometimes I would be talking, and I'd do a screenshot, and my mouth would be open, and inside my mouth would look like little computer chips, like a white rectangle with like a little black circle, and then like a smaller black circle. I kid you not. It was like there was some kind of technology when I did a screenshot. When I first started doing this, maybe you've seen it in your mouth too. But you all, I'm not joking. I saw it the other day when I was looking my name up on the internet, and I thought, I remember that, you all. It's really strange, AI, and I hope I'm not AI. I hope you're all not AI. But if you are, there's nothing you can do about it, really, isn't you? Could be some kind of advanced form of technology. You're stuck in this body. We're in this body. And it's the only body we got right now, you all. That's it. The only body we got. That's right. Yeah. You seen them in the sky. You have thrown me off YouTube. Oh, they have thrown you off when watching you a few times. Kathy, honey, I'm not surprised. You're the meat suit. We are in a meat suit, you all. I don't like that terminology. I'd like to think I'm in a vessel. I'm in this earthly vessel. Right here, you're all in an earthly vessel. But the wind, this is the subject. The wind is very windy here. And the wind is coming in great big bursts. And then it stops. And it does the same thing when a storm comes. It's a great big burst. It lasts for like, I don't know. These right here last for maybe 10 seconds or 15 seconds, and then they stop. Just like that. Just like it. A cyber war is going on. Could be the glitchiness. Do you want me to connect with you on the Telegram? Nicole, honey, I have a Telegram account. I rarely get on there and do anything on it. I share from the YouTube to the Telegram. That's about all I do. I don't really connect with anybody outside of social media, maybe one or two people. That's it. And other than me coming on here, connecting like this, yeah, that's right. Hello. I don't. For those who are wondering, Gina, do you connect? No, I really don't. Um, I do the YouTube videos or share a video, and that's the extent of it, you all. I really don't sit and chat with people, and don't take no offense at it. That's me. That's me, and it's okay. I've got a busy life. My life is literally plumb full. I don't have enough time to do the things I want to do. And what I want to do, I do not do. The very thing I hate to do, this is the thing I keep on doing. So I find this with it at work within the members of my body. When I want to do good, evil is right there with me. For in my mind, I delight in God's law, but I see another law at work within the members of my body, waging war against the law of my mind, making me a prisoner to the law of sin and death within me. What a wretched person I am. See how when you read something over and over, it literally will get embedded in your mind. It's strange. Same way with school. Same way when you had to memorize like poetry in English class. You had to memorize a poem and recite it. And you do. It literally gets embedded within your being. When you hear something over and over and over and over again, or you read something, it gets inside you, you all. When you see something, when you hear something, when you read something, it's like I was saying this morning, it's over and over and over. Repetition literally sinks in. It does. It sinks in, you all. Just remember that. If something is repeated long enough, you read something long enough, over and over and over, you sing a song enough, you'll know all the lyrics. It gets inside of you, you all. It does. Let's hope what gets inside of you is good and not bad. Let's hope that. But I'm going to go. I'm going to flip this around, you all. It's been windy here. Okay, it has. It's been windy here. I'm just wondering if it's been windy where you're at. Even though it's a beautiful day, it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go. And thank you for coming on here. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Susan and Jay Jocelyn, for being on here. Y'all, thank you for your comments. If you're noticing unusually strange wind or strong wind where you're at, comment here. Let us know, because we got to watch the weather too. We got to watch the weather. We got to watch the skies. We got to document. We do. Have a wonderful afternoon. You all. Love you.